What we're trying to do at Murray Street Vineyards with the wines Benno and Sophia is to tell the story of who Benno and Sophia were as people. Benno and Sophia were my great-great-grandparents. They were instrumental in developing the western side of the Barossa Valley back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. They took a very small family business and developed it into one of the most influential and important wineries in the Southern Hemisphere. It's clear that Benno was the patriarch of the family and very instrumental in developing the business to the size that it got to, but what's often forgotten is the story of Sophia. She was a big, strong woman. She had 21 pregnancies in her lifetime and raised 13 of those to adulthood, and she was feeding the workforce of 130 men 3 times a day, so she was an incredibly powerful woman. So with the wine, what I'm trying to do is to tell their story through the expression of the wine. I'm looking for a masculine wine for Benno and a feminine wine for Sophia. So when you're drinking a glass of Benno, what you're really starting to see is a classic Barossa richness and spice. So the Shiraz brings in plums and blackberries and these lovely, delicious things. And the Mataro brings in some structure, some backbone, and that depth that you really need to be telling a masculine patriarch story. With Sophia, you've got this beautiful, big, rich, plummy blackberry fruits with a tremendous structure, but that little bit of Viognier skins, because they're dried skins, they're not juicy, it just gives the aromatics to the wine, so it's a little bit of apricot perfume as well. Part of the fun of building the Benno and Sophia story through the wines is that we don't actually have a specific vineyard site for these wines. I have blocks that I prefer, and each year we'll produce those wines and we'll look at them as they evolve through the maturation process. But what I'm looking for is the essence of the character rather than specific variety or vineyard. I really enjoy sitting down with friends and family and opening a bottle of Benno and watching how that wine evolves during the evening. But similarly with Sophia, she's a beautiful, big, rich wine that you can drink on its own if you want to, but it also will go with a meal. They're both celebration wines, so either will do.